And as many of you probably know, there was an outrageous incident that happened in Evanston on Friday on Halloween. Uh, CBP, Customs and Border Patrol, were all over town and doing awful immigration actions, abducting landscapers, just doing the thing that they've been doing around the Chicago area for months now. And then later in the afternoon, a totally crazy situation happened where, after a car accident, these federal agents basically started attacking people who were more or less just involved in articulating their dissent. There's been viral videos that folks have probably seen of, one person was pinned on the ground and just punched in the head again and again. And after all of that, the federal agents stuffed the stuffed three people in their vehicle, um, and then, by the way, also stuffed themselves in the vehicle, sort of over full, and drove off. When I arrived, they were in the process of jamming some civilians in the vehicle, filling the vehicle, and there was a chaotic scene, and eventually they drove away. I was subsequently introduced to Jennifer, who was one of the people who they took away. And so it has this visibility into what these guys do and how they operate. And I just think for those of us who have been living in terror for weeks, who've been watching these mysterious, armed, masked men with, unmarked cars and no ID, just sort of like monstrous robots or something, come after us in our neighborhoods, to actually understand what it's like inside the car and what they do is just, like, super important and super meaningful and just incredibly interesting.